There is an inexplicable force that connects certain people in such an intense way that it seems impossible to resist. Have you ever noticed how some connections arise unexpectedly, bringing a mix of fascination and fear? When this happens, it is common to feel lost, questioning the meaning of everything. After all, why does this person have such power over you? Why is it so difficult to ignore the signs? Behind every gesture, every silence, there is an energy that cannot be ignored. The mind tries to rationalize, find logical explanations, but the heart insists on feeling. It is in this conflict that many answers hide. Perhaps you are facing exactly this now, a struggle between reason and the heart, trying to decipher what this person really means in their life. Meanwhile, memories and thoughts accumulate. No matter how much you try to avoid it, it's as if this person's presence is a constant shadow. Even in the most distracted moments, they appear, bringing questions and an inexplicable desire for understanding. And that, more than anything else, is what keeps the flame alive, the relentless pursuit of answers. The fear of the unknown can be paralyzing, but it also sparks curiosity. After all, what is so special about this connection? Is it just a twist of fate, or is there something greater behind it? These questions do not arise by chance. They are like a calling, an invitation to delve deep into one's own feelings and discover hidden truths. This restlessness, however painful, serves a purpose. It is like a guide, pointing to something that has not been fully understood. You may feel that you are on the verge of a revelation, of something that can transform the way you see yourself and the world around you. But for that, courage is needed to face whatever comes. The feeling of being watched, that there is something between the lines, is unmistakable. It's as if the universe is trying to tell them something, but in codes that can only be deciphered with patience and attention. This mystery is what makes everything even more intriguing, more challenging. And, at the same time, it's what gives meaning to the journey. Perhaps they have noticed subtle changes in this person's behavior, signs that went unnoticed before. Small gestures, unspoken words, looks that seem to convey more than they should. Every detail tells a story, and it's up to them to decide if they are ready to listen to it. After all, these clues do not appear by chance. What is to come may be so transformative that they still can't imagine the impact. This sense of something about to happen may be the harbinger of a profound change. But for this to happen, it's necessary to open their heart and be willing to face the truths that will come to light. And above all, to trust the process. Nothing happens without a reason. Even the most unexpected encounters have a higher purpose, even if it's not clear immediately. Perhaps they are exactly where they need to be, living what they need to live, so that something extraordinary can happen. And this person may be the key piece in this puzzle. Dealing with uncertainty is not easy, but it is where the greatest possibilities lie. Doubt, as uncomfortable as it may be, is also a sign that something new is unfolding. This connection that seems so intense and enigmatic may be exactly what they need to take a leap into the unknown. The emotion that takes over in moments like these is unmistakable. It's as if every cell in the body is on alert, waiting for something that cannot yet be seen. This anticipation, as disturbing as it may be, is also what keeps the flame of hope alive. After all, what is to come may be more incredible than they imagine. You feel that there is something greater at play, a force that goes beyond what the eyes can see. That intuition, however vague it may seem, is a gift. It is what guides their steps, even when everything seems lost. And now more than ever, it's time to trust in that inner voice. The connection they feel with that person is not a coincidence. It's as if something in the universe conspired for them to meet. And as scary as that may be, it's also incredibly fascinating. It's as if every moment has been carefully planned to bring them to this point. What lies ahead is something that will challenge their beliefs, their fears, and even their own identity. But it's also an opportunity for growth, for transformation. That person, with all their complexities, can be the catalyst for something they never imagined possible. With each new step, something inside them intensifies. A sensation that is not just curiosity, but an almost visceral need to understand what is behind all this. They feel they are getting closer to something, as if every detail was a missing piece, even if the whole picture is not yet clear. This is how great transformations begin, small sparks that gradually become light. When they think about what is to come, it's impossible not to reflect on how they got here. The choices, the encounters, the missed connections, everything seems to be part of something bigger. It's intriguing how things connect, even when, at first glance, they seem disconnected. Is this journey only about the other, Or is there something even deeper that they are destined to discover within themselves? It is common to feel like the answers are always just out of reach, as if they slip away at the last second. But that is not a sign of failure. On the contrary, it is the universe preparing you, step by step, to be ready when everything finally makes sense. Because when the time comes, it will be impossible to ignore the impact of that discovery. Have you ever noticed how certain moments, even the small ones, seem to be filled with a different energy? A gaze that lingers longer than it should, a word that keeps echoing in the mind, a silence that speaks louder than any conversation. These instants, however subtle they may be, have the power to transform everything. They are like signs asking to be noticed. While all this is happening, you may feel in a constant state of uncertainty. It's uncomfortable, I know, but it is also in this discomfort that the greatest lessons are found. It is in it that you discover what you are really made of, the strength you carry, the resilience you didn't even know you had. Because it is in trials that the most important truths come to light. That person who occupies so much space in your thoughts is not there by chance. There is something in them, something that calls to you, that captivates you, that awakens parts of you that may have been dormant. It's not just about attraction or curiosity, but about a connection that challenges the obvious. A bond that seems to exist beyond what you can comprehend. It can be scary, I know. Facing such intense feelings, wondering what they mean, where they lead. But that is part of the process. The journey of understanding the other is often the journey of understanding yourself. And deep down, you know that there is something in this path that needs to be walked, even if you don't fully understand why. As you reflect on all of this, it's impossible not to ask yourself, what exactly does this person mean to me? Why do they awaken so much in me? These questions don't arise by chance. They are the starting point for something bigger, something that, when unraveled, can completely change how you see the world, and yourself. You don't need to have all the answers now. In fact, nobody does. The important thing is to be open to what comes, to what reveals itself. Because it is in this openness that you find the greatest opportunities for growth, learning, healing. And that, more than anything else, is what really matters. This journey is not easy, and nobody said it would be. But it's precisely the difficulty that makes it so significant. Every obstacle you overcome, every doubt you face, is a step towards clarity, towards truth. And in the end, you will realize that it was all worth it. Meanwhile, remember that you are not alone. There is a greater force, something that guides each of your steps, that protects you, that directs you. And even when everything seems confusing, there is a purpose, a plan. You are exactly where you need to be, even if you can't see the whole picture yet. What is to come will be transformative. Not because someone said so, but because you feel it deep in your heart. Something big is approaching, something that will change not only how you see this connection, but how you see yourself. And although the path there may be challenging, it will also be incredibly rewarding. Allow yourself to feel everything. Joy, fear, doubt, hope. Each emotion has a role, each feeling has something to teach. And as you live through this, be certain of one thing, you are capable. Capable of facing whatever comes, capable of growing with each experience, capable of becoming even stronger. This story is still unfolding, and they are the protagonist. Every decision they make, every step they take, is shaping what is to come. And as this happens, remember one thing, they are enough. Always have been, always will be. The path they are walking is theirs. And even though other people are part of it, it is they who decide how to walk it. Trust themselves, their intuition, their strength. Because, in the end, that's what will make all the difference. And as they move forward, allow themselves to dream. Dream of what is to come, of what is possible, of what they deserve. Because deep down, they know, the best is yet to come. And they are ready for it. The intensity of this connection often defies logic, leaving more questions than answers. Why does this person have such a profound impact on their life? And why, even when trying to move on, do they feel like something is pulling them back? It's as if an invisible force is weaving threads that they can't fully see yet. But these threads, though hidden, carry a powerful message. When they think of this person, there's a mix of emotions that's hard to describe. Part of them feels a deep curiosity, almost a need to unravel what's really going on. Another part, however, is overwhelmed by fear, by the apprehension of discovering something that may be painful. This internal battle is what makes everything even more challenging. But it's also what drives them to keep going. The signs are all around them, but recognizing them requires a level of sensitivity that isn't always easy to access. Perhaps they have already noticed subtle changes, small details that seem insignificant at first glance. However, it's in these details that the answers they are seeking are hidden. Every gesture, every look, has the potential to reveal something extraordinary. There are moments when it seems impossible to ignore what is happening. Even when they try to distract themselves, the thought of that person invades their mind. It's as if there is an invisible connection, something that transcends time and space. This connection, however mysterious it may be, has a purpose. And understanding this is the first step to unravel what is to come. The fear of the unknown can be paralyzing, but it is also what drives us towards the truth. It is natural to seek answers, but the process of finding them is not always straightforward. Sometimes, it is necessary to trust the flow, to allow things to reveal themselves in due time. And above all, be open to whatever comes, even if it means facing their greatest fears. This journey is not just about understanding the other person, but also about understanding oneself. Every step they take towards that person is also a step towards self-discovery. Because in the end, the answers they seek externally often lie within themselves. It is in this balance between the internal and external that magic happens. Doubt may be a constant companion on this path, but it also serves a purpose. It challenges them to question, to explore, to seek. And in this process, they begin to realize that answers do not come all at once, but in small pieces that fit together gradually. Each revelation is a piece of the puzzle, and each piece brings them closer to the truth. Perhaps they have noticed that this person also seems to be in conflict. Small signs of hesitation, looks that speak louder than words, behaviors that seem contradictory. All of this is part of a larger process, something that goes beyond what the eyes can see. And it is in this space between the said and the unsaid that the true mystery resides. The connection they share is like a mirror, reflecting not only what is beautiful, but also what needs to be worked on. This can be uncomfortable, but it is also incredibly powerful. Because it is in this reflection that they find the tools to grow, to evolve, to become the best version of themselves. What is to come may be so transformative that it is hard to imagine how their life will be afterwards. This feeling of something about to happen is like a premonition, a whisper from the universe saying that they are exactly where they need to be. And as scary as it may be, it is also a golden opportunity to discover something extraordinary. There is an intrinsic beauty in not knowing what is to come. This uncertainty, uncomfortable as it may be, is also a reminder that life is full of possibilities. And at this moment, they are at the center of something that has the potential to change everything. The question is, are they ready to embrace the unknown? This journey is not for the faint of heart. It requires courage, determination, and above all, faith. Faith in the process, faith in themselves, faith that everything is happening for a greater reason. And that faith, hard as it may be to hold on to, is what will guide them in moments of greatest uncertainty. They may feel like they are being tested, that the universe is putting obstacles in their way. But these challenges are not punishments, they are opportunities for growth. Every difficulty they face is a chance to strengthen themselves, to prepare for what is to come. And in the end, they will realize that it was worth it. Love, in all its forms, is a powerful force. It challenges us, transforms us, elevates us. And at this moment, they are being called to explore this force in a way they may have never imagined. It is an invitation to open up, to allow themselves to feel, to embrace all the complexities that love brings. This connection you feel is not common. It is rare, something many people spend their whole lives searching for without ever finding. And the fact that they are experiencing this now is a gift, even if it comes wrapped in challenges. Because it is in challenges that we find our greatest lessons. What is to come is not just about them or about this person, but about something greater. It is about the impact this connection will have on their lives, how it will transform not only them but also the world around them. Because connections like this have the power to change everything. There is a depth to this story that goes beyond what can be seen or explained. It is as if every moment, every interaction, is charged with meaning. And as much as they try to rationalize, there is something inside them that knows this is special, that it is different from anything they have ever experienced. This person, with all their complexities, is a mirror for them. And through them, they have the chance to see parts of themselves that they may have never noticed before. It is a process of self-discovery, growth, transformation. And in the end, that is what makes it all so powerful. The journey they are on now is one of the most important of their life. It is a journey of love, self-discovery, transformation. And as they walk this path, remember that they are not alone. Because, in the end, all of this is part of a bigger plan, a plan that is unfolding exactly as it should. The ties that connect them to this person are deeper than they appear. Behind every encounter, every conversation, there is a hidden purpose, something that transcends the physical plane and touches the spiritual. These connections, no matter how intense they may be, never happen by chance. They come to bring lessons, to open doors, and above all, to challenge what we believe we know about ourselves. You feel like there is something special in this relationship, an energy that cannot be ignored. It's as if they have awakened parts of you that were dormant, bringing forth emotions and thoughts that once seemed distant. This awakening, although exciting, can also be frightening. After all, it requires you to confront truths that you may have avoided for a long time. The mystery of this connection lies in the nuances, in the moments when words are left unsaid, but the looks speak louder. It is in these silences that answers begin to emerge, revealing a truth that, even hidden, has never ceased to exist. Every detail, every gesture, carries a message waiting to be deciphered. Throughout this journey, it is common to question why things happen as they do. Why did they enter your life so unexpectedly? What is the universe trying to teach you through this connection? These questions, though difficult, are the key to understanding what is truly happening. The heart often understands before the mind can process. That's why you feel such a strong attraction, a sense of belonging that cannot be explained in words. This invisible force is what drives you forward, to seek answers, even when everything seems uncertain. Resistance is a natural part of the process. There are moments when you may feel torn, wanting to understand, but at the same time fearing what you may discover. This internal struggle is what makes this journey so challenging, but also so transformative. Because it is in it that you find the strength to grow. The connection between you is like a mirror, reflecting not only what is good, but also what needs to be worked on. Through this reflection, you have the opportunity to know yourself better, to see parts of yourself that you may have never noticed before. And that is what makes this relationship so powerful. This person, with all their imperfections and complexities, was brought into their life for a reason. Perhaps to teach a lesson, maybe to aid in their growth, or perhaps to be the catalyst for something even greater. Whatever the purpose, it is something they cannot ignore. The journey to understand this connection requires patience and courage. They must be willing to face not only external challenges, but internal ones as well. Because, in the end, what truly matters is not just what happens between them and this person, but what it awakens within them. The universe, with its infinite wisdom, knows exactly what it is doing. Each encounter, each moment, is part of a larger plan that is still unfolding. And as challenging as it may be to trust in this process, it is what will allow them to see things clearly. They may feel like they are being tested, that the universe is placing obstacles in their path. But these challenges are not punishments, they are opportunities for growth. Every difficulty they face is a chance to strengthen themselves, to prepare for what is to come. The connection they feel with this person is not commonplace. It is rare, something that many people spend their whole lives searching for without ever finding. And the fact that they are experiencing it now is a gift, even if it comes wrapped in challenges. Because it is in challenges that we find our greatest lessons. What is to come is not just about them or this person, but about something greater. It is about the impact that this connection will have on their lives, on how it will transform not only them but also the world around them. Because connections like this have the power to change everything. There is a depth to this story that goes beyond what can be seen or explained. It's as if every moment, every interaction, is loaded with meaning. And no matter how much they try to rationalize, there is something inside them that knows this is special, that it is different from everything they have ever experienced. That person, with all their complexities, is a mirror for them. And through them, they have the chance to see parts of themselves that they may have never noticed before. It is a process of self-discovery, of growth, of transformation. And in the end, that is what makes it all so powerful. The journey they are on now is one of the most important in their life. It is a journey of love, self-awareness, transformation. And as they walk this path, remember that they are not alone. Because in the end, all of this is part of a greater plan, a plan that is unfolding exactly as it should. Love, in all its forms, is a powerful force. It challenges us, transforms us, lifts us up. And at this moment, they are being called to explore this force in a way they may have never imagined. It is an invitation to open up, to allow themselves to feel, to embrace all the complexities that love brings. This story is still being written, and they are a fundamental part of it. Whatever is to come, it will be something that changes everything. And in the end, they will realize that every doubt, every fear, was worth it. Because what awaits them is something greater, something that transcends any understanding. And now, as this journey unfolds, all that is left is to trust the process. Allow the mystery to guide their steps, let the answers come at the right moment. And above all, remember that they are never alone. Because in the end, what matters is not just the destination, but the path they take to get there. The feeling of being on a threshold, about to discover something profound, is a unique experience. It seems like everything around them conspires for them to see the truth, even if they are not yet completely ready to face it. This moment of waiting, of tension, is also an invitation to reflect on what truly matters. What does this connection mean to them? And how is it shaping who they are? The journey they are on is more than just understanding another person. It is about discovering their own strength, their own vulnerabilities, and embracing both as essential parts of who they are. That person who occupies so much space in their thoughts is a catalyst, a mirror reflecting aspects of their soul that they may have never explored before. There is something incredibly powerful in allowing themselves to feel fully, even if it means facing fears and insecurities. This connection is not a mistake, nor a coincidence. It is a call to delve deeper into oneself, to explore emotional territories that once seemed inaccessible. And it is in this depth that the greatest transformations happen. Every interaction, every glance, carries a weight that goes beyond the present moment. There is an energetic charge, an intensity that cannot be ignored. And although this may be frightening, it is also a golden opportunity to learn, to grow, and to evolve. Because in the end, that is what all true connections do, they transform us. The fear of the unknown is a constant companion on journeys like this. But instead of seeing it as an obstacle, how about facing it as a teacher? It is here to teach them to trust, to believe that even in the moments of greatest uncertainty, they are being guided by something greater. This trust is what will allow them to continue, even when the path seems impossible. You may be wondering why they have such a profound impact on you. What is it about them that arouses such intense emotions, that brings out parts of you that were hidden? These questions, though difficult, are a gift. They are the key to understanding not only the connection you share, but also what you need to grow as a person. It's natural to want answers, to want to understand why everything happens. But sometimes, the answers don't come all at once. They come gradually, in small glimpses, in moments of clarity that seem to arise out of nowhere. And in those moments, you begin to realize that maybe the answers aren't as important as the journey itself. This connection is like a puzzle, with pieces that are still being revealed. Every interaction, every moment, is a piece that fits together, forming a larger picture that cannot yet be fully seen. And while this may be frustrating, it is also incredibly exciting. Because you know that when everything is revealed, it will be something extraordinary. There is a duality in this journey that is hard to explain. On one hand, there is the joy of discovering something new, of feeling things you've never felt before. On the other hand, there is fear, doubt, uncertainty. But it is in this balance between light and shadow that true magic happens. Because that's where you find your strength. This person, with all their complexities, is a gift. They have come to challenge you, to awaken parts of you that were dormant, to show you what is possible. And while this may be scary, it is also incredibly powerful. Because it is through these challenges that you grow, that you become who you really are. What is to come is something that will test their faith, their patience, their determination. But it is also something that will bring clarity, understanding, and above all, transformation. This journey is not easy, but it is necessary. Because, in the end, it is through it that they will find the answers they are seeking. It is important to remember that they are not alone on this journey. The universe is by their side, guiding their steps, sending signs and messages to help them along the way. And even in moments of greatest doubt, there is a greater force working in their favor, ensuring that they arrive exactly where they need to be. This connection is not an end in itself. It is a means, a bridge to something greater. It is a reminder that life is full of mysteries, that there are things that cannot be explained, only felt. And as they cross this bridge, they are becoming stronger, wiser, more complete. Every step they take, every choice they make, is bringing them closer to the truth. And while the path may be difficult, it is also incredibly rewarding. Because, in the end, what really matters is not just the destination, but the journey they take to get there. They may feel they are at a turning point, that something big is about to happen. And this feeling, intense as it may be, is a reminder that they are exactly where they need to be. Trust in this feeling, trust in the process, and allow yourself to be guided by what is to come. Love, in all its forms, is a transformative force. It challenges us, inspires us, uplifts us. And this connection they feel is an example of that. It is a reminder that love is not just something we receive, but something we give, something we share, something that makes us human. This journey is not just about understanding another person, but also about understanding themselves. It's an invitation to explore who they are, to discover their strengths, their weaknesses, their possibilities. And in the end, that's what makes this journey so special, so unique, so powerful. What is to come is something that will change everything. And while that may be scary, it's also incredibly exciting. Because in the end, they know they are being guided by something greater, something that has their best interests at heart. And that, more than anything else, is what matters. As this journey continues, remember that they have everything they need to face what lies ahead. They are strong, they are capable, they are worthy. And in the end, they will realize that every step, every challenge was worth it. Because what awaits them is something extraordinary. As they progress on this journey, the signs become clearer, as if the universe is conspiring for them to see what has always been in front of their eyes. Every gesture, every unspoken word, carries a message that they need to decipher. It's as if time is preparing them for something greater, something that will change their perspective on everything they thought they knew. That person, with their enigmatic presence, is more than just a chance encounter. They are an invitation from fate for them to dive deep into themselves, exploring the most hidden corners of their being. This connection is not only a reflection of what they represent, but also of what they are ready to discover within themselves. The sense of anticipation grows day by day, as if something big is about to happen. And while the unknown can be scary, it's also incredibly exciting. Because it's in moments of greatest uncertainty that we find our true strength, our true essence. This person carries with them a mystery, a secret that seems on the verge of being revealed. It's as if they are caught between the desire to open up and the fear of being vulnerable. And in this space between doubt and courage lies a truth that can transform everything. You may feel you are on the brink of a revelation, something that will change not only how you see this person, but also how you see yourself. Because in the end, this journey is not just about the other, it's about you, about who you are and who you are becoming. Love, in its purest form, is a transformative force. It challenges us to grow, to change, to face our deepest fears. And this connection you feel is a reminder that true love is more than just feelings. It's a journey, a process of continuous evolution. As you reflect on everything that is happening, remember that none of this is by chance. Every moment, every interaction, is part of a larger plan that is unfolding exactly as it should. Trust the process, even when it seems difficult, even when the answers don't come easily. This person who occupies your thoughts is a catalyst, someone who has come to awaken something within you. Perhaps they don't have all the answers, but their presence is enough to inspire you to ask the right questions. And it is in these questions that you will find what you are truly looking for. What is to come will be a test of faith, of courage, of patience. But it will also be a golden opportunity to grow, to evolve, to transform. Because in the end, every challenge, every obstacle, is a chance to become stronger, wiser, more complete. The journey you are embarking on is one of the most important of their life. It's an invitation to explore the unknown, to embrace the uncertain, to discover what is possible. And as they walk along this path, remember that each step they take is bringing them closer to the truth. This truth, however challenging it may be, is a gift. It is the key to unlocking a new way of seeing the world, of seeing themselves, of seeing that person. And although the path there may be difficult, it is also incredibly rewarding. They are not alone on this journey. The universe is by their side, guiding their steps, sending signals to help them along the way. And even in moments of great doubt, there is a greater force working in their favor, ensuring they arrive exactly where they need to be. Each interaction, each moment, is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to evolve. And as they continue on this journey, remember that each challenge, each obstacle, is a chance to become the best version of themselves. The love they feel, however complex it may be, is a powerful force. It is what moves them, inspires them, challenges them. And as they explore this connection, they are exploring not only what is possible between them and that person, but also what is possible within themselves. That person, with all their complexities and imperfections, is a mirror. They reflect their strengths, their weaknesses, their possibilities. And through them, they have the chance to see parts of themselves that they may have never noticed before. It is a process of self-discovery, of growth, of transformation. What is to come is something that will change everything. And although that may be frightening, it is also incredibly exciting. Because, in the end, they know they are being guided by something greater, something that has their best interest at heart. And that, more than anything else, is what matters. As this journey continues, remember that they have everything they need to face what is to come. They are strong, they are capable, they are worthy. And in the end, they will realize that every step, every challenge was worth it. Because what awaits them is something extraordinary. This is the story being written now, and they are the protagonist. Every decision, every choice, shapes what is to come. And as they walk this path, remember that all of this is part of something greater, something unfolding exactly as it should. And now, as they reflect on everything that has happened, remember that this journey is only the beginning. What is to come will be even more transformative, even more powerful, even more meaningful. Because, in the end, that's what makes life so extraordinary.